God damn, y'all broke Joe Hopkins. Joe, come back, Joe. Tell him something, Joe. Please come back, Joe. Tell him something, Joe. I know you got more inside of... Shut the fuck up. But I know you got something more inside of you, Joe. Joe, I know you do. I know. Come back. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. But yeah, and shut the fuck up, please. Don't. Shoot. The white man always trying to shut the black man down. Shit. Speaking of white people, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I've been in a toxic relationship. I am a proactive. I'm in interracial dating.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Addy Herman.
Thank you and welcome to Quik Draw Comedy, a show about redemption. Tonight, comedians will have not one, but two opportunities to perform stand-up comedy. I'm your host, Addy Herman. How about it for my co-host, the executioner, Clem, Jameson? And the sax symbol himself, Randall Turner. All right, comics, you will have 2 minutes to make us laugh. When you hear this sound, finish up your joke, because when you hear this sound, you're done, all right? Go ahead and return to your seat. Don't worry, you will have a shot at redemption, followed by a conversation with our panel. On deck, we have Reed Campbell, but coming to the stage right now, Lucas Schneider.
How do y'all feel about interracial relationships? Yeah, I'm a fan myself. What can I say? Melanin just smells good to me, you know, like pine trees. But it'll have a serious effect on you, you know. She's changed my hair, my style, the way I talk, everything. It's pretty crazy. TikTok calls this the black girlfriend effect. It's fairly accurate there, but what I've noticed is something more interesting. You know, the smoke alarms in her house stopped chirping. She started sitting quietly all the way through movies. She shows up places on time. I'm calling this the white boyfriend effect. Yeah, it's crazy. It does change you a lot. I think my dick might even be getting bigger, but... Yeah, watch out for it swinging your way. Anyway, so she's from Africa, so she was raised real tradition with a real serious cultural tradition of a dowry, which if you guys don't know what that is, the family basically agrees to a amount of money that, you know, they'll be losing from not having somebody working around the house. But for me to pay a dowry sounds an awful lot like a white guy buying an African. Which I mean I'm fine with, but, you know, it's going to be expensive. All right. That's my time. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider with a brand new set. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, please. Yes. Okay, yes. That is the sound of new material right there. Hey. Comedy. All right. Oh, all right, chill out, Randall. Chill out. Okay, on deck. On deck, we got Joe Hopkins coming to the stage right now. This is his first time on the Quik Draw stage. Make him feel right at home. Reed Campbell.
Wow, thank you so much. Everybody doing all right out there? Oh, yeah. Whew. Holy cow. I am riddled with insecurities. Anybody else? Thanks for validating that. Holy cow. Of all of them that I have, which are so many, the one that has been most prominent my entire life is that this is 5'8" 3/4. This is 6'1". This is supposed to match this, or so I've been told my entire life. And not too long ago, I saw a TikTok where people were measuring their wingspan, and it showed that it is normal for people's wingspan to be longer than they are tall. And I thought, thank God. It only took me 45 years to get over that one. But that led me to believe there's got to be some evolutionary benefit to having a longer wingspan than you are tall. And I'm thinking back to when it proved me well, and the only time I could think about it is when I was in the 4th grade doing the presidential fitness test. All right, validating that one for me as well. Thank you very much. It's a series of tests that you have to take through elementary school to let you know if you're fit, which oddly enough meet the Armed Services PT exams. So that's weird. Thank you. So there's one of them called the V sit and reach, where 2 of your friends hold down your knees because we made good decisions in the 80s. And you take 3 practices and then you lunge forward as far as you can and you push a little dial on a box. And the further you get, the better you do. And that's the only one I was good at because my arms are so frickin' long and my legs are so frickin' short. All right, well, that's about all I got for this round. I'm Reed Campbell. Thank you so much.
All right, let's have a Reed Campbell with his long-ass arms.
Quik Draw Comedy.
No, you simmer down. You simmer down. All right, on deck, we got Rashod Vaughn. Coming to stage right now, the 5th horseman, Joe Hopkins.
Recently, a black comic friend of mine posted, "Some black people don't feel accepted or successful unless they are approved by a white person. Y'all not ready for that conversation, though." As the official, approved racist of Quik Draw Comedy, even having been called Clan Daddy, I am ready for that conversation. I've been ready for that conversation since Juneteenth, when no black person came up to me or any of my white friends and thanked us for that celebration of a white person finally showing up in Galveston, Texas, having saddled up their horse in Yankee Land with a bunch of other whiteys, risking saddle sores and Indian attacks to tell them what they had been longing to hear. Look, I didn't make up the rules. Why black people are like this, why they need white approval. I'm just here to convey the message. It's always been that way.
Joe Hopkins, ladies and gentlemen. Well, shit, I'm sober now. All right. On deck, we have Tyler Walsh. But coming to the stage right now, Quik Draw's very own Rashod Vaughn.
I'm Rashod Vaughn. I'm black. And I don't need white people's approval. So fuck all you white folks. I love white folks. I love you guys. I love white people. I am a proactive of interracial dating. I'm not doing it because I want approval. I'm doing it because I want to fuck your daughter. So. Of course she's got to be of age, obviously. Yeah, there's no R. Kelly up in here, even though I've been told by Addy, the great Herman, that I look like R. Kelly, which he's a fucking lie. He's a fucking lie. I do not look like fucking R. Kelly. I look like I could be R. Kelly's bastard child. So my mind's telling me no, but my body. I mean, yeah, that's a weird. Yeah, I don't know why I fucking sing that song, but even though he's talking about a little girl, but you know, y'all know. But anyways, I don't look for white people approval. I just look for my approval, which is validation, self-validation. You know what I'm saying? You guys can't relate because you've been validated all your life, but I've been looking for self-validation. Like, I always wondering if I'm doing a good job, if I'm doing a better job. But y'all looking at me and y'all laugh at my shitty ass jokes. I'm doing a great job, and I'm doing an awesome job at that. So thank you. Well, I don't know why he's clapping. That I'm kind of offended because it kind of make it seem like I'm looking for his approval, which I'm not. I'm not, you know, I'm looking for approval of myself. If I don't have my approval, I can't get it from nobody else. So I'm gonna leave it off that. I'm Rashod Vaughn, I'll be black, I'll be back.
Yeah, Rashod Vaughn getting approval from the whites. Yeah. Ooh, man. That beat is just right. All right, on deck we have Karaoke with Summer. Come on stage right now. We got a very special treat for you. Tyler Walsh.
All right, this is my passed out after eating a pizza look this afternoon. I just rolled up. This is my toothpaste right now. I'm all good to go, though. I'm up. Ticking just a little slow. That's it. I've been rollerblading so hard. I've been getting real intense about it. I sweat. My abs hurt. I put on Blink 182 Pandora, and I get all worked up when I get on my rollerblades. I do. You have to look out for me. I'll run you over. And not because I want to. But because there's just no stopping 270 pounds on wheels. I'm coming. You got to lay out one of those runaway truck things for me that they have in Colorado so I can shoot up when I hit the end of them. I'm a total wannabe. I am. But I'm when I was a kid, I wanted to be like a little skater, but my dad was a football coach, and he was like, no, you must only get run over by men. That's what got me to be a rodeo clown. What's weird, I didn't like getting run over by dudes, but I loved getting run over by animals. I don't know why. It got me all, I don't know. A crowd would cheer and you could run me over with a truck. If you could get a crowd to yell loud enough, you could shoot me. You could. If it got a loud enough cheer, I'd be like, fucking, you know what? Pull the trigger. Do it. Do it. I'm a slut for it. I know it. All right. Thank you.
Tyler Walsh, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for all the comics we've heard in this first round this evening, huh? We are rocking and rolling through this first round, man. We are on track for record time for this quick draw. In and out like a thief in the night. On deck, we have our second round, but about right now is the time. This man is not a comedian, but is one of my funniest friends. Over a lifetime, he has memorized thousands of songs, but have never once learned how to sing. You're about to hear lyrics from a famous song through days gone by, and we'll then have 30 seconds to name that track. Please join me in welcoming Karaoke with Summer.
Karaoke with Summer. Karaoke with Summer.
We'll have a theoretical X. Okay. Sowing the seeds of love right here. Stretch out your light. to shade in the past. Now he who speaks can tell in our time. Gone is the day, and now here comes the night. Okay, there you go. This is one of my favorite songs, too. Sure.
Put the timer up, please.
Wait, one more time. Here. Okay.
I'm the one who said it, but yeah, go ahead.
Sowing the seeds of love right here. Stretch out your light to shade in the past. Now he who speaks can tell in our time. Gone is the day, and now here comes the night. No.
We got to vote for AC/DC. Is that correct? All right, play that song. Wow. Well, Summer.
Garden of Eden. Glenn Hughes, yeah, he was killer.
Yeah, what I love about this segment is you introduced me to so many songs that I, in turn, just hate afterwards. I'm like, I probably
I'm glad
would've
I could
liked that
help you,
song.
buddy.
I would have loved that song, but goddamn, you got us again.
Yeah, well, I played the whole album the other day. I didn't say anything about this song.
You played the whole album the other day.
Yeah.
Where?
On the TV.
Oh, that's what I was hearing
Yeah,
at 1 in the
yeah.
morning. Okay, fantastic.
Yeah,
I was wondering
yeah.
why it was getting real trippy in the living room. You were getting prepared for your song this week.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, and I
fantastic.
heard it, there was 10 songs on the album, so we heard all 10 of them, but I picked one out.
Well, you and the cat? Who's
It's
we?
from Trapeze Medusa. It's a great album.
Trapeze Medusa. I thought that was a Migos track.
Yeah.
Trapeze Medusa.
Trapeze Medusa.
Missing offset.
Orderly.
Shots at the takeoff. All right. Okay. Anyway, a bunch of
I'm
white
lost.
people in here. Sorry. Yeah, I was making references to Migos, and it was not going over well with the Caucasians in here. I was seeking white approval, and it did not happen.
Es porque los personas no hablan español.
All right, I'm gonna fucking deport you if you talk to me like that again. I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind, Summer. I like this shirt. This is fantastic. You look like a broken TV set. I've never seen anything like it.
It's Spider-Man.
It's actually Superman.
Spider-Man.
It's not Spider-Man. It's not. It starts with the same letter, but it's not Spider-Man.
I don't know. They both start with S.
How is it that I drank all day and you're the sober one? This is crazy.
Yeah. Well, you know how it works.
Well, what'd you do today, Summer?
What did I do today? Well, I started the day with religious services, and that went really cool.
Religious services. Where were you at? What were you doing?
I was at the Nebraska Zen Center.
Nebraska Zen Center. Okay,
Yeah.
so you were hanging out with Dogan and all the fellas?
Well, no, Dogan's been dead a little while, like 900 years.
Wait,
but
so you're telling me that Dogan is dead?
Yeah, his words still ring clear, though. Yeah.
What are those words?
Well, he has many, but one of them says, you might not be aware of your own enlightenment.
I think we should do that for karaoke with Summer next week.
That's one of them. Well, it's not a song, it's just text.
Oh, either way,
he
they
doesn't
won't.
have any songs.
Dogan.
He has haiku, though.
What's your favorite haiku from Dogan?
Well, I don't know a Dogan haiku. I do know a haiku, though.
You're not giving me much to work with here.
Yeah, and I wanted to be accurate about it. At an ancient pond, a frog jumps into the sound of water. There's one.
Okay, well, I can see how they lost the war.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
Crickets. For a second, I thought it was Randall playing the crickets on his saxophone. That's how ignorant I am as a person. Oh my God, man. So you went to the Zen service today. You hung out.
Yeah.
What happened? Anything exciting?
well, I mean, we had coffee, we had some, cookies and goodies, and sat around and talked, and and then I talked to the priest thereafter and mentioned, because I'd been in a Zen center in California for years, and so we talked. This is somewhat different, and so I told him a few things, and he's like, oh, so you want to lead the chants? And I'm like, well, in time, I mean, not next week, but yeah, we can work on that, yeah.
I like the idea of you leading the chants and it just being songs that no one knows.
Well, yeah. As you've said many times, I can't sing, amen. But I'm good at chants.
You are. Lead us in a chant, a Buddhist chant here, to get the crowd really roused. Much of the way you led the crowd last night with the Star Spangled Banner.
Star Spangled Banner.
Let me tell
That
you,
we
there was
can't. And I hear we can't use it. That's
That's a
that was a
shame.
good thing. Well, one chant. Let me think about this for a second. Great wisdom beyond wisdom, Heart Sutra, Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva.
Is that a Tool song?
No, that's a Buddhist chant.
All right, one more time so we can all do it together. Here, what do you got?
Yeah, that's why you pass out chant cards, because people don't know it.
Well, we don't have those.
Yeah,
So
we don't
we're
have
just going to
those.
rely on you for this.
Well, no, I'm not doing the Heart Sutra, no.
You're not doing Heart
No,
Sutra?
no,
Oh,
no,
come
no.
on. Stop teasing
Yeah,
me.
no.
Oh, come on. You're blue balling the whole crowd.
Yeah. No. No.
Okay, I see
I mean,
how
it's
gonna be.
kind of long. It's, 2 or 3 minutes. No.
Okay, Summer. All right. Well, it's been great talking to you. Let's hear for karaoke with Summer, everybody. Hell yeah. All right, let's get that saxophone back online. All right, fantastic. On deck, we have Reed Campbell. Coming to the stage right now, Lucas Schneider.
Yeah, until I met Summer, I thought I listened to obscure-ass music. But I think it's interesting he's wearing a Superman shirt, but Tyler's the one that seems like Clark Kent without any powers. Anyway, I hate social media, like real bad. I've been off Twitter since 2014. Don't feel like I've missed a goddamn thing at all. Pretty happy about that. Facebook is like an embarrassing mom that never forgets anything. Always reminding you, 16 years ago today, you were so heartbroken over a 16-year-old slut acting like a 16-year-old slut that you had to post Blink-182 lyrics about it. Yeah, the chorus of Adam's song is going to get Tyler's dick unsucked. That's really going to help. Thanks for reminding me, Twitter. Or Facebook, whatever. Yeah, I hate social media, though, because I don't do well with peer pressure at all. Peer pressure has gotten me so bad that I can't even pee in a public bathroom unless I hear somebody else doing it. Well, maybe Grandpa was right. Maybe this long hair is turning me into a woman. Can't go to the bathroom alone anymore. Oh, goodness. Isn't it incredible how you can practically tell time by the amount of piss on the men's bathroom floor in a bar? It's pretty wild. Oh, I tell you, it's a good thing guys can't queef out of their dicks, though. I think that's a good thing. We can't be trusted with that kind of power. I'd just cork the end up, let it fill up, and tie it up like a balloon animal. Have real fun with it. Bring a whole new definition to hung like a horse. All right. I've been Lucas Schneider. Thank you.
Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Lucas.
Howdy, pal. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure out what you're doing with your right hand.
A lot.
Okay, fantastic.
Holding the mic.
What I love about Lucas is at any given point, he may have 3 notebooks and 5 pens and a microphone in his hand at one time.
You got to stay prepared.
Yeah, you're a man that looks like a prepper, so it makes sense. You're always prepared.
If I could afford it, I would be.
Yeah, I feel like it's so expensive to be a doomsday prepper.
I know. It's being gate kept real hard, and I don't like gatekeeping prepping. That's not right.
Who do you think some of the big gatekeepers are in the prepping community?
Probably companies that make big doors would be a good start, for bunkers.
Big doors.
Yeah. Them people that sell the 5-gallon buckets of macaroni and cheese. Those kind of people.
Okay, I didn't know this was a thing, but now I need their phone number because I'm a mac and cheese fanatic.
I can help you out, but we should do it not around any technology. They're always listening.
They're always listening. All right, so Big Doors and Big Mac are always
listening. And that's Big Mac and cheese, not Big Mac like Apple.
Yeah.
Well, they're listening too.
I like how you said Big Mac and went Apple. I was thinking McDonald's with it. I think we should get a Big Mac with mac and cheese on it. I'm just a patriot. I don't know what to think.
Well, they're
about
putting
that.
chicken on it, so
They
just
are.
as
They're
well.
doing a chicken Big Mac lately.
This country's falling apart.
So you're not a pro chicken Big Mac guy.
I'm not pro Big Mac at all.
So
I think
you're
it's a terrible
anti-Big Mac across the board.
I think it's a terrible sandwich.
You were also anti-Tyler across the board. You started with Tyler, and then also you said Tyler's dick wouldn't get unsucked.
Oh, I didn't mean that Tyler. Different Tyler.
So, I mean, you and Tyler must have known each other for a while, huh?
No. I suppose I should have changed the name and the joke after I said that,
A little
huh?
Freudian slip there, you little pervert. Hell yeah. That's all right. Hell, I think about Tyler getting his dick sucked constantly. Ah, fuck, he's not in here. God damn it.
Yeah, he is. He's sitting in the shadows
He's hanging out at the
plotting.
merch table. He's like, okay. Hell yeah, man. Well, yeah, you had some new stuff tonight that I really liked. You said your grandpa didn't like you having long hair. Was that a real bone of contention amongst?
No, not really. My grandma doesn't like it.
Your grandma doesn't
Yeah.
like the long hair. What about your grandpa? Is he still in the picture?
The grandpa on the other side, he doesn't mind it. He's actually the one family member that's supportive of me doing comedy.
Oh, so
and seems happy about it.
Your grandpa likes your long hair,
Yeah, he don't mind it at all.
but grandma on the other side does not like the long hair.
Yeah, she's a church-going lady, you know.
She's a church-going lady.
Yeah.
She said there can only be one Jesus Christ, and you're not it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That was pretty close to the exact conversation, actually.
Really? What kind of things does she say that maybe would influence you towards having shorter hair?
Nothing anymore. Back in the day, it used to just be the rule at school, because I went to Catholic school.
You went to
so-
Catholic school.
Yeah.
Okay.
K through 12.
So K through 12.
Yeah.
What? Getting applause breaks from the drunks in here.
That's wild.
Hey, yeah, let's hear it for organized religion real quick, everybody. Hey, shut up on no mioso. Hi. My mother is going to kill me. All right.
That's the sound of people that have been abused.
Yeah, no shit. No, you would think that in Catholic school they'd want you to have longer hair for better grip.
You'd think. You know, that's why all altar boys' hair is parted, right?
Yeah, it's right. It's for the priest's dick to just rest right there. Okay, that's too far. All right. You know, I say coming out, it didn't feel good. But you know what? This is a comedy show, and we are doing it. All right. Grandpa did like the long hair. Okay, yeah, you were talking about urine on the floor. Let me ask you, what is the most messy bathroom you've ever been into?
I used to be a janitor at a public high school.
You're kidding.
No. And that boys' locker room was god-awful.
It was bad.
It was bad.
It was bad. What are some of the worst things you witnessed in that boys' locker room?
Shit on the wall.
Literal shit.
Literal shit on the wall.
Okay.
And somebody scraped "fuck you" into the tile right above it.
With shit?
No, with a knife.
Okay, I would have been impressed if someone wrote "fuck you" in the wall with shit. Honestly,
It was just smeared underneath. It was like underlining
so
the
like
graffiti.
it was like a so
I imagine that they were carving it while they were shitting, and then
Yeah.
they got done and just grabbed it out of the toilet and smeared it on the wall. That's what
That
I'm
is
imagining
foul.
happened.
It's
It was
resourceful,
awful.
Yeah.
that is Duck Commander levels of foul. Right
That
there.
was a Wednesday night.
That was a Wednesday night. So so it's Wednesday night. They're in there, doing fecal paintings, and then what? Thursday morning you go in and you're like, oh come on guys, this is crazy.
Oh, I have to clean it. I worked at night.
Oh, you were working the night shift.
Yes. Yep. 2 in the afternoon to 2 in the morning.
Okay, so that sounds like slave labor.
It was. I didn't get paid shit.
12 hours straight. Did you get overtime?
No.
Wow. And you just
It wasn't double. It was just regular time. Yeah.
It was
It was
just
just
regular
expected
time.
of you. Yeah.
Is that why you put the shit on the wall?
inside job. Huh?
It might have led me to a little bit of a psychological break.
It does.
It was a different me.
Well, I've seen many psychological breaks in you, and I think that may have been one of them. Right
It
there.
happened for sure.
So you're in there working 12 hours straight, doing the night shift, cleaning up after boys in the bathroom. Did you ever run into any ghosts?
No. I was the ghost.
You were the ghost because you were so white.
I was very scary. I was a mean janitor.
You were a mean janitor. What kind
Yeah.
of mean things would you get involved with?
I just was not very nice to the kids. I'd be like, all right, get the fuck out of here. Like,
Well, after
get
that-
out of here. Let me clean this place up.
Well, if they're rubbing shit on the wall, I could see why you might be angry at the.
It gets old. Yeah.
Yeah. So no ghosts.
No ghosts.
I was really hoping.
Not
you'd,
there anyway.
I was hoping in October you'd have a nice spooky tale to tell us.
Oh, my life's been a spooky tale, so.
It has been. It has been. You're a big proponent of the interracial relationships. I love the joke about the black girlfriend effect.
Yeah, thank you.
That's very funny. How have things been going with you and your beautiful big black girlfriend?
If we break up, you'll see me go through the most self-destructive phase you've ever seen. It'll be bad.
So do you think that? I don't want to speak on how the relationship's going, but do you think that if you two broke up, that it would really have a big effect on your psyche?
Oh yeah.
Really? What would you be real racist after, or what?
No, because I wasn't the last time. So
You weren't racist the last time you broke up with a big, beautiful black girlfriend.
well, the other one was short, so maybe
She was short. I didn't know they had short black ladies.
they do. It's an interesting thing.
Really?
They've got all different sizes.
Where might I go to find a short black lady?
This one was from New Orleans.
Okay, so that was your baby mama.
Yeah.
So you met your baby mama in what, O'Neill?
Yeah.
How the fuck did she get here to O'Neill from New Orleans?
Some white lady who couldn't have kids went there on a mission trip after Katrina and felt bad for her, so she brought her back home.
Wait, so your baby mama was in Hurricane
like a
Katrina?
rescue. Yeah, she was like a rescue.
A rescue. I don't know how that sounded, but
That's okay. She's an awful
my
person.
first baby mama was a rescue. Yeah.
I didn't rescue her. I got her after.
No, well, like J. Cole said, don't save her.
And I shouldn't have.
Was that J. Cole that said that?
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you, Rashod. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate you. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so we got the black girlfriend effect. I liked you talking about the dowry. For some reason, I wanted milk after that. I don't know why.
Oh well, she is worth. The currency is cows, so.
Really? So how many cows? Oh wow, we've got a dowry representative here in the crowd tonight.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the milk culture.
I tell you what, I bomb in Omaha, but I'm going to be huge in the Sudan.
Yeah, you're gonna. Honestly, I could see you becoming an African warlord.
Yeah.
He is tall. He's tall, and he likes big, beautiful black ladies.
Yep.
I don't like the way you said "yep." It's like an afterthought. You're like, "Yep."
Nope.
Okay.
Where were we going with the dowry?
Oh well, I was
The
just.
currency
I was
is
just-
cows. Yep.
I was riffing along, having a good time.
30 cows was what I was told last.
30 cows for one lady.
Yeah.
That seems excessive, if I'm being honest.
Well, there's Sudanese cows, so they're quite a bit cheaper.
Yeah, they're malnourished cows.
They're little. It's about 18K total is what it
Yeah.
comes out to.
Where the real exchange rates messed up if you get into the Indian cows, because they're just drained of all their blood.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The Romanian cows?
You see any good movies lately?
None about Indians sucking cow blood.
Okay, fantastic. Well, a man can dream.
Yeah, I guess you can. What movies have you seen recently that you want to talk about?
Oh, well, thanks for asking. I've been watching about 3.5 hours a day of, as Summer calls it, Hitler. It's just documentaries about World War II, but Hitler makes a lot of appearances.
Ooh, I get in there a lot.
Yeah. It's in color.
Are you watching World War II in color?
It's in color. Sorry,
Are you watching World War II in color?
We're
Is that
watching
the one
World
you
War
want
II
watching?
in color. It's
That's
nice.
a good one.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. There's something nice just about watching people have a worse day than you. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, you guys really were having trouble there.
Yeah, that was rough. Look at that.
It was rough. Might be going back to that before too long.
Yeah, well.
So let's say society breaks down here. Oh, I'm having so much fun here. This might just turn into the whole night. All right, so let's say society breaks down here. Who's the first person you're killing? Besides your beautiful, short, black ex-baby mama. You can't include her.
Probably that guy that cut me off on my way here today.
Someone cut you off on the way here.
Oh, yeah. Happens all the time.
Okay, well, do we have a license plate? Do we have an address? What can we do about this?
Oh, I've taken care of it.
You've taken care of it?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I got a machete I keep next to the center console. So
Okay, that's very Haitian of you.
Yeah, you just pull up next to them and you wave that a little bit, and then they drive pretty good for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, that was you? I didn't know that was you.
Oh, I didn't recognize you, Clem.
Yeah,
it's
Clem
all
was
good.
just complaining about a white guy wielding a machete at the window. at him.
Yeah.
It works. I look crazy enough to use it. So
You do. You look crazy enough to use it. I like your fanny pack.
Thank you. I bought it myself.
You bought it yourself?
Yep.
How much does something like that cost you?
$12.49.
Very specific number. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I need a new one. Zipper broke. It only last about a year. So need
Really?
to
So there's
invest in
about a
another
year
one.
lifetime on a fanny pack.
I think if you get a higher quality one that's a little bit more than $12.49, you might get a longer lifespan out of it.
All right, so we break into $15.99. You might have a product.
Look, I bought it solely on the stipulation I wanted to talk shit about fanny pack people, and then I wore it for like a week and I liked it. So
Okay, sure.
then I just stuck with it.
Yeah, you became a believer.
I did. I converted, really.
Hell yeah.
And it didn't even take a chant or nothing.
Well, what do you got coming up this week that you want these folks to know about?
Right now, I'd just come to the Dubliner Pub every Monday night. We have been having a terrific open mic there. I put the list out at 8:30. The show starts at 9. And it's been a real hoot lately.
Oh, absolutely. It has been. We've had unprecedented amounts of idiots showing up there.
Oh,
It's been
wild.
fun.
It's been a great time.
Hell yeah. Well, let's hear it for Lucas Schneider, ladies and gentlemen, getting this show started. All right. On deck, we have Joe Hopkins, but coming to the stage right now, Reed Campbell.
Quik Draw Comedy.
Hey, thanks for having me back. Thanks for the validation. There's a lot of talk about religion up here earlier, and I was happy to hear there's a bunch of people who know a thing or two about the Catholic traditions. Maybe you can help me out. I was not raised in the Catholic Church, so I don't know much about the Catholic Church. I did recently learn about transubstantiation. Okay, this is a thing for those of you not familiar with it. The belief is that as the Catholic tradition goes, when you take communion and you eat the cardboard wafer, it actually turns into Jesus' body, and when you drink the wine, it actually turns into Jesus' blood. And I'm wondering, aren't you ever worried about which part of Jesus you're eating? I mean, I don't get to go up there and look in the dish because I'm not allowed out of the pew during this time because I'm not Catholic. Do they have it separated white meat and dark meat? Is it like Thanksgiving where you go up there in hopes that not all the white meat is gone? And which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Are you really hoping for, like, it was a week of real thick blood, so this tastes better? All right. When I originally said that, I heard a noise over in this area about what part of Jesus, and you thought I was going to say penis, didn't you? Yeah, no, I was not going to say that because nobody wants to think about Jesus' penis. And now we're all thinking about Jesus' penis, the rod and staff of our Lord and Savior. Yeah, you're welcome for that. Person over there. Thanks. All right, that's all I got.
Reed Campbell, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Reed? That was a very blasphemous set you had there. I like that a lot.
Thank you.
It's always fun to see the price of going to hell. It's like,
Right?
it's like, yeah, worth it.
Like, I don't want to sit in the way back, but I also don't want to sit in the way front either. So
Absolutely.
I figure jokes like that get me right in the middle.
Sure. Well, I'm sure God will see it that way. He'll say, oh, yeah, you really killed that night. Now you burn forever, my son. So you were raised Catholic?
I was not raised Catholic.
You were not raised Catholic?
I was not raised Catholic, which
Okay.
is, yeah, the essence of that I didn't know about transubstantiation until I was in my, late 30s.
Late 30s. Wow, getting mocked by summer over there.
Right? I wasn't saying I'm in my late 30s now because I'm not, but I learned about it before.
Oh, that's all right. Summer didn't know about Jesus until his late 40s. Yeah. He thought Jesus was one of the songs we were singing up here. So what religion were you raised under?
I was raised Lutheran.
Lutheran? What are
Yeah.
they about?
Well, so I was raised ELCA Lutheran, which is the really liberal version of Lutheran, which is come to church sometimes. Everybody sits in the back, starts a little later, and you're always out in time for football.
Ah, sounds like a show at the back line.
It's not far off. I think the only difference is there are no hymns at the back line.
Yeah, it's a lot of A lot of people not knowing their lines over there.
That's true.
Yeah, man. So this was our first time, second time meeting each other. I met you Friday.
This last Friday
This
at the
last
back line.
Friday at the back line. Where have you been all my life?
I have no idea. I've seen you a couple of times perform.
Creepy.
I know. I hide in the shadows. I like to pull a Tyler, who's. Wow, that's a really good trick.
You know, he's a big guy.
I know.
He disappears very easily. Yeah.
He's a big guy, and he's really hard to find sometimes.
He's used to hiding from bulls. Because he knows how to fucking hide from animals that are trying to kill him.
Right?
Yeah. So you were raised Lutheran. When did you become start backsliding, as my grandma would say?
Oh, I don't know that I was ever on the forward trajectory.
Oh, okay.
I think my life has been a series of just well-calculated backslides.
Well-calculated backslides. I like that. Not to be mistaken with well-calculated backshots.
That's a whole different skill set that I do not possess.
It is. What is your favorite sex position?
Regular.
I didn't know that was a position, but let's talk about it. All right. What's regular?
Honestly, my favorite sex position is whatever I get to have. I've been married for almost 22 years now. So.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank
dude.
you.
That's great.
Sorry.
Yeah, getting apologies from the miserable straight people.
Right.
Yeah. 22 years. You got any kids?
2 of them.
Two kids. That's fantastic. How old?
16 and 13.
Okay. Damn. No. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. 16 and 13. One wife. Your whole.
Yep.
Okay. No mistress.
No mistress. Just
Well-
one wife. Listen, you're looking at me. Yeah. Everybody else in here is either not believing you or like, this guy's gonna fail.
That's how jaded our crowd is. You say you're not cheating on your wife, and one person claps silently.
Yeah.
Everybody else like, we'll see.
Ooh, I don't want anybody to know I'm in favor of this.
Yeah, you hang out at Quik Draw long enough, we'll get you a mistress, Reed. I got you, man. We are slinging dick out here at Quik Draw Comedy, much like the Jesus penis you were talking about. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the thing. You see Jesus hanging on the cross, and they've got this grotesque brutality, of our Lord and Savior being killed by the Romans and the Jews. And, you see all this violence, but you never see his dick.
Right. You can see the cut in his side. You can see blood, the nails in his hands, but Lord forbid we let Catholic kids see a penis.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd think Catholic kids would be used to seeing penises, but no.
Or maybe it all has to do with the envy that the priests have.
Yeah.
They're like, listen, I don't want kids to know what it should look like, so let's just cover that up with that loincloth.
Yeah, let's cover up the one thing. Yeah, because I feel like Jesus was probably slinging dick. He's tall, skinny guy, looks like a skateboarder. Those guys have dongs. Say it with me. Have dongs. Okay, all right. See how it's going to be. Sorry, these people are fucking my whole rhythm up over here. I feel like I'm about to get shot in the back of the head by John Wilkes Booth.
I gotcha. I mean, if it happens, I'll...
You let me know if she pulls a gun.
And then...
All right, fantastic. Okay, so riddled with insecurities. I love that premise. That is a very rich premise. So your wingspan, as you say, is longer than your body.
Yes.
I think we should all, not this week, but another week, maybe measure our wingspans, because I'm curious to know what mine is.
It's homework, everybody. You're getting homework here tonight.
And that's the thing. You can't do it on your own. You have to have somebody, because you can't. Well,
you got to have a buddy.
Much like our Savior, Jesus Christ. You got to stand like this. And you got to have your dick out.
And see, I think he was insecure about his too, because you never see the full arm spread. It's always angled just a little bit.
Yeah,
so he's like, nobody measure this, because listen, this is 6'1", this 6'4", and I always wanted to play power forward. So he doesn't want anybody to know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, shouts out to Jesus, man. Went through a lot. And it's still going through it. Nothing.
My not having a mistress got more applause than shouts out to Jesus.
Yeah, we just had a real fucking.
We're all just saving our seats in the middle of that bus together, aren't we?
Yeah. No, if I get to heaven and I don't hear wait, no. If I get to hell and I don't hear I'm gonna be heavily surprised. I'll be like, oh, Summer, I can't believe out of all the people you got to go to heaven. Right.
I do appreciate how Summer has so many songs memorized in the first first thing he does is pull out his phone for the lyrics.
yeah. At first, I thought he was reading a Kamala Harris speech.
Right? I'm like,
what he was doing.
he's gonna check his email while he's spouting off lyrics.
He's over there fucking texting Chat GBT about nudes or something. Yeah. It's got to be perfect. That's right. That's the motto of Quik Draw Comedy.
Yeah, if it's not perfect, nobody will get it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Nobody ever gets it anyway.
Yeah, if he doesn't do his job just right, nobody will get the song. Yeah. Holy shit. No, you were right. I love this shit about the presidential fitness test. It is kind of weird that they were just getting us ready to go to the Army.
Yeah, that's all it was. But none of us, we were all stupid kids. None of us had any idea that's what they were doing. Our parents didn't know either.
Yeah.
You just got a patch that was like, yeah, I'm fit.
Yeah,
And the only kids that got them were the kids who were, at home.
Sorry, I'm just conducting the
Yep.
world's drunkest man in the back.
No, that's all right. I was I saw him duck over there, and I was like, oh, things
Get
can
away
get
with the cameras.
Things can get knocked over, and that's the dude to do it.
Yeah.
So I didn't. I was nervous up here for you.
Hell yeah.
I was just waiting for the camera to get stolen, Next thing you know, I'm getting text messages from my camera that has active video playing showing me his face. I didn't take it. Really, I didn't.
Yeah, no shit.
What's the passcode?
That'd be the culminating episode of Quik Draw. Just the camera getting stolen and it ending in somebody's basement.
Yeah. It's going to be that or like this place being raided. It's one of the two.
Man, if white people keep bringing guns around here.
Yeah.
And that was a joke for the people that were here at Political Quik Draw last night. And if you didn't laugh, well, you're the problem with the comedy scene in Omaha. All right, fantastic.
Or the people here 3 weeks ago when guns came out also,
Yeah, that's right. Shouts out to Joe Hopkins, currently petting a dog right now. This show is really... Yeah, no shit. Is my mic on? Okay, fantastic. All right, sorry. When I look over there, the mic doesn't work. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. What do you got going on that you want to let these folks know about, Reed?
Let's see. Third Saturday of the month, I run an improv show at Backswing Tap Room in West Omaha. I've got a podcast, Three Guys Top Fives, and I recently made a movie with Off Hollywood Productions called Scattered that won the New York 48-Hour Film Festival. We go on to the International Film Festival in Seattle, Washington. If we get selected there, we can move on to the Cannes Film Festival this summer. So 2 steps away from that. So Off Hollywood Productions, Scattered, search it. 1031 Bison and Three Guys Top Fives. That's what I spend my time doing.
All right, let's hear it for Reed Campbell making his Quik Draw debut. I didn't even know this guy was in movies and shit. We would have talked about that the whole time. I'm over here securing my place in hell next to fucking Summer. All right, on deck we have a Rashod Vaughn, but coming to stage right now, Joe Hopkins.
Has anyone here ever blindsided cold cocked someone? Not recently. No? It's a great feeling, I suppose, if you're a bitch. Now that just... See, I've been trying to get at other people's suggestions, saying that I'm too judgmental, getting into other people's heads, seeing the world the way they see things. And I told you last week about trying to get into pedophiles' heads. But I don't think, why should I only have to get into other people's heads and see things the way they see things? I think they should also have to get into my head and see things the way I see them. See themselves the way I see them. See how I see them so they know to kill themselves. And not just, let's get back to the black people seeming to need a white approval. And that celebration of Juneteenth, when the white people, when a white general and his men rode all the way down to Galveston, Texas, to tell the people, to tell the blacks that they were finally free. Why did it have to be a white man? Because all those slaves, the last time they listened to another black man saying, you don't need to listen to massa, you free. They got a whooping their ancestors still feeling. And why couldn't it have been a woman? Because this was before Me Too, when men could use logic and reason. And the last time they listened to a white woman, it'll be all right.
Joe Hopkins. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I just was told we were being too politically incorrect here by some trollers, and I thought I'd come out and be a little politically incorrect. And
someone
do
said
you think that might have met his standards?
Who are we talking about?
The troll that said Quik Draw Comedy is too politically correct.
That person will never be back to the page. They just troll and leave.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got a comment on, what was it, YouTube?
It was on YouTube, yeah.
It was on YouTube. And what did it say?
We're too politically correct.
Yeah. Well, that is not the case tonight. Well, shit, Joe. Joe, I love this outfit. You look like Johnny Cash App.
Thank you.
Hell yeah, thank you. That was good. So you see, what we're doing here is jokes, ladies and gentlemen. And Johnny Cash is a famous country singer that wore all black. He's from Arkansas, actually. Yeah, it's a good Arkansas. And Cash App is an app that drug dealers use to get money from. Yeah, Randall knows. He's buying heroin with Cash App later. He knows. All the good saxophonists do heroin. Yes. Let's see here. I also want to say crocodile undies. Okay, that's more of a slow burn. Fantastic. I'll save that for myself tonight when I'm jerking off. All right. You said you want people to get into your head. I feel like inside your head is just like a number station.
No.
Okay, 2 for 3. All right, fantastic. A number station is it's what was used by the CIA to send out messages. I don't know if any of you ever played Call of Duty, but number stations are real big, and it's for sleeper agents. Do you remember the number stations?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
You would leave things under a rock or behind a tree or.
Sure, Joe
like
knows
that,
about
little
espionage.
messages.
That's what I like about Joe. He knows all about number stations, and really just a very racially charged set tonight. You talked about getting goddamn. Okay, so you said a black comic friend. Who was that?
He's been on the stage here. I don't want to mention the name here. I was gonna.
That's what you don't.
I was
want
gonna
to
go on.
mention.
This is a longer set. You see, I am a descendant of freed slaves, which you might not know. They were inadvertently freed by other black slaves. See, because the English originally. They originally had Irish people as slaves, and when they were these ancestors of mine, when they were in the Caribbean, well, Irish people don't handle the sun and the heat very well. And when the blacks came along, the English people just tossed the Irish aside, sent them back to Ireland. And so I thank the black people for your rich melanin skin and ability to handle heat for freeing my Irish ancestors as slaves of the English. And I think we always look at the negatives on things, and people always look at the bad whites that held slaves, but they never look at the 600,000 plus whites that died to give the American slaves their freedom. And I mean, sometimes I will thank black people.
All right, Joe. All right, I asked you a question.
Inadvertently
You turned it
freeing
into
my
a
ancestors.
dissertation. So what I love about that story is that like the Irish people are so useless that they just got returned.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, you guys fucking suck at everything. What's that? Well, Randall, you're different. You got a nice little dog there. Hell yeah. Joe, you talk about somebody who is so divisive. I like how you're talking about getting cold cocked. I think that's just necrophilia. Oh, come on. I'm trying to do something here. What, we got... Oh, you want to talk about the slaves now? Is that what we're doing, guys?
You
Should we
never
go back
do
to that?
it cold.
Should we go back to slavery, everybody?
That is severe
Fucking
shrinkage.
idiots.
Hot. Yeah, it's...
Oh, shit.
You don't
Sorry.
want the shrinkage. It doesn't work.
You don't want the shrinkage?
You don't want cold cotton.
Is shrinkage something you deal with?
Only in the cold.
Yeah. I feel you, man. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, I'm a woman today. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, official approved racist. Correct. Clan daddy. Love it. I think you should get that as a tramp stamp. Your clan daddy
Yeah.
right above them cheeks.
No, I'm going away from this style.
What style?
I'm going away from whatever it is that gets me that labeling.
I think it's the everything. Honestly, it's a good fit. I love the black shirt. That's like the kind of shirt I would wear. I love the bolo tie. I mean, I'm a big proponent of the bolo tie. Don't hate the hat, but I think everything together kind of just, it's like, yeah, this guy's a deacon at the Westboro Baptist Church. This guy gets it. Hell yeah. Founding member over here.
You don't even know where he's at tonight.
Dude, that guy's so fucking trashed. He's sober right now.
I know.
He's like,
Wild.
excuse me, gentlemen. So, Joe, you got anything coming up you want to let these folks know about before I get you out of here?
No, I'm just I'm gonna be working on my health and working on my retirement. I might show up and try something at comedy sometime in the future, but I don't have time to work on it, so I don't see any need for me to do this because it's frustrating because I write stuff, but I don't have time to work on it, and it's eating at me, and so it's a frustrating thing because you write stuff, but then you don't have time to practice or perform it, and I can't get out to the mics because they're too late right now, so I'm just gonna set that aside and just work on my health, and when I get retired, I'll probably then I can go back through everything I've been doing and pick out the spot. And
What's happening right now? Are you retiring from comedy, Joe?
No, I'm just I'm going to be working on the stuff that I've been presenting on and tossing stuff aside and tightening up the other stuff that was working and that was hitting and getting it together for when I do retire and do have time to actually give the performance, because it's not just the material. If the material's not presented right, it sucks.
Yeah, no shit.
So anyways, that's probably it. So
All right, let's
I might
hear
not
for
be
Joe
up here
Hopkins,
for a while.
everybody. That may be the last set you've ever heard from Joe. We broke him. Oh my God, dude. Oh man, it's never gonna be this good again. Oh, it's never gonna be this good again, bro. Joe Hopkins, man, he said it's frustrating. I don't have enough time to run this material. Let's talk about slavery. All right. On deck, we have Tyler Walsh. Coming to the stage right now, Rashod Vaughn.
God damn, y'all broke Joe Hopkins. Joe, come back, Joe. Tell him something, Joe. Please come back, Joe. Tell him something, Joe. I know you got more inside of... Shut the fuck up. But I know you got something more inside of you, Joe. Joe, I know you do. I know. Come back. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. But yeah, and shut the fuck up, please. Don't. Shoot. The white man always trying to shut the black man down. Shit. Speaking of white people, I'm gonna tell you a little story. I've been in a toxic relationship. I am a proactive. I've been interracial dating. I support all loves, all loves. You know, I am a proactive of interracial dating. Obviously, the narrative. But anyway, you know, I was with this is my first girlfriend. I was in high school, and you know, we was arguing, you know, going back and forth and shit, and then you know, we went out for ice cream because I broke up with her. She's like, "Hey, you want to go for ice cream?" I'm like, "That's like the whitest thing you ever said to me." Yeah, sure. So we went to ice cream, and then we talking about our relationship, and we went back and forth, and she want to, you know, get back together. And I was like, I don't want to, you know what I mean? I just want to just be single and just fuck with other bitches, you know, do what a stereotypical black single male would do. And she kind of hypnotized me. You know how girls do. They'll hypnotize you. You know, you can relate, Joe. You relate, Travis. They hypnotize you, like, give you kisses and all that other shit. And I'm like, damn. I'm like, fuck. That tickle. I'm like, fuck. All right, we back together. Shit, we back together. So we went and we fucked in the backseat of her car. Yeah. Back to the interview. Thank you, Rashod Vaughn.
Rashod Vaughn, everybody. Back to the interview. Yes. All right. Back to the interview that's been happening here. Yeah, man. God, I mean, what a great fucking set. You came up here, you called the crowd, you delivered new material, you got laughs. I mean, you're doing everything a regular should do. And you're even here, which is great to have a regular.
I'm here?
You're here.
What the hell?
Yeah, we have
is this a
two
dream? I
regulars.
thought I'm dreaming, but...
No, you are here. You're
Well,
here.
thank you. You guys want me to come back, or you want me to quit like Joe Hopkins?
No, God, I can't afford to lose any more fucking comedians, man.
Yeah, don't leave, guys.
Oh shit! You just walked.
Okay. Yeah.
They're also proactives of interracial dating.
Just the narrative is just acting. Camera, just acting.
It's all just acting. Yes,
We're just acting.
This is all.
We not
a
real
movie.
comedians. We just actors.
Yes, we're all acting. We're all a part of a play.
Yeah.
So you said that you broke up with a girl and then took her out for ice cream.
Yeah. Well, she asked me to go out for ice cream.
She asked you out for ice cream.
Yeah, Patty, because we broke up, and
So
she
you
wanted. I broke up with her. She wanted to
broke
get.
up with her. All right.
And she wants to get back to my good graces. Like, hey, you want to go out for ice cream? I said, yeah, sure, why not? And then we went back to ice cream. We talked about our relationship and what went wrong. I just told her that you was being a bitch. That's why I broke up with you. So.
Wow, you are just a man that knows how to talk to women.
I didn't say it like that, but it's just entertainment purposes. I gotta, you gotta
So you
put the hot
up-
sauce on the food.
You break up with this poor, I'm assuming a white lady?
Yeah.
Okay, so you break up with this white lady, and then she's like, "Oh, Rashod, let's go out to ice cream." And then you're like, well, yeah, we'll go. Did she pay?
Yes, she did.
So she paid for it. Yeah, Randall over here, he knows, he's played the game.
Yeah.
So this white lady takes you out for ice cream, and then you're like, "All right, so here's why we're not gonna be together."
Pretty much.
You are cold stone as ice, man.
But we got back together because.
You got back together.
Yeah, because.
What'd she do?
She was like sat next to me and started kissing on me, and I kind of got, I'm like, oh my god, like damn, I fall back in love with her again. I'm
So
like,
she's kissing on you. What? Your lips, your neck?
all that.
All that.
Yeah.
Well, what else was involved? I'm hard. Let's go. Let's talk about this.
With a camera.
There's several cameras. Any direction you look, there's a camera.
Clem, you know what to do when you edit it, but yeah.
He does know what to do when he edits. He's real good at it.
We do what normal teenage and adult would do, but
Wait, a teenager and an adult?
not like.
Holy
I said any teenagers at that time.
No Diddy.
No
Okay,
Diddy.
all right.
No R. Kelly.
No R. Kelly.
And no Diddy, no R. Kelly,
No
and
Diddy, no R. Kelly. No Epstein?
No Epstein.
No Epstein.
No Vince McMahon. No.
No Vince McMahon. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
So no,
Everybody just start yelling out pedophiles. Okay.
Yeah. No pedophiles. Fuck the pedophiles.
Yeah,
but
that's right. I wish I had my pen. I just threw it at the fucking wall. So she's kissing on your neck. She's of age.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So she's kissing on your neck.
Same age, same grade, high school. And
Same age, same high school? Mm-hmm. Oh, so she's not in high school. You got to be real clear about this, buddy.
No. We was in the same high
You
school.
went to high school together.
We went to high school together. Clarify. No Diddy.
Clarify.
No R. Kelly. But we went to
No
the
R.
same
Kelly.
high school.
Hey, thank you.
Went to the same high school. Same grade, same year, whatever. And then we was both 16 years old. And
Oh, so this was an older story. You were
yeah,
both-
this is an older story.
So you're hanging out in high school, and then why'd you break up?
Well, she was being like a typical high school, girl that moody on her period, being y'all know being a woman.
You broke up with her because she was on her period?
Well, she was being bitchy, and I, excuse my language, ladies, but
you're like, God damn, bitch, how much soup do I have to
yeah,
give
she
you?
was just naggy, and I was just like, it's over, because I was just mad, and then she was like, well, you're going to be mad, then we might as well break up. I'm like, well, it was over. Then that was that.
And then she invites you out for ice cream.
Yeah, petty shit,
And then you go, which ice cream? Dairy Queen?
It was this ice cream that used to be in Saddle Creek, like right across the street from Family Fair. I mean, you're not from around here, but some of you guys know what I'm talking about. So it was that ice cream spot that now it's Domino's, but back in the day it was that ice cream spot.
Domino's now.
It's a Domino's now.
What
but
was the name?
I forgot.
God damn, that was what the whole thing was about.
Yeah, but we went there and she paid for it, and she kind of wooed me back into going back
She
out.
wooed you back in. She kissed on your neck and stuff.
Everything, lip, neck.
Everything, huh?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
she was. I mean, you have white ladies. They get down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're
They-
man, white
they-
women.
yeah,
Fuck, the things
women
white
know.
Women will do. It blows my mind.
Women in general know what they want, and the guy they'll just go after it.
Wait, you're telling me women know what they want?
Yeah.
What do they want?
If they want a guy, they'll go after it.
Oh well, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and she wanted me. Well, she wanted to get back with me, and
She
she
wanted to
just
get back with you.
and she just went after it.
So let me tell you, did you feel the coldness of her mouth on your neck as she was kissing you?
Yeah, it was cold, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it, and I was like, "Fuck, we back together." She's like, "It's like, what's your answer? Are we back together or not?" I'm like, yes or no. I'm like, yes. I was like, I really don't want to, but yeah. And I just told her, like, you need to stop. You need to get your attitude.
You need to stop menstruating once a month,
Yeah.
lady. Listen, I'm sick of your shit.
Yeah, that's what I pretty much say. I'm like, I'm sick and tired of your shit. You
Sick
need to.
of you fucking
You need to
acting a fool.
Yeah, because we kept breaking up, getting back together, breaking up, getting back together. That type of toxic
Okay,
shit.
yeah,
And then
that's
I was like, this is the last time we get back together. Because the
That was
next
the
time,
last
next time we broke up, I'm never taking your ass back. I don't give a damn.
There was no fucking ice cream sundae that could fix that relationship.
No. But yeah,
That was 15 years ago.
we was together for a minute, and
How long were you together?
we was together for like a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A year, huh? Wow.
Yeah. She was. You could say my first love.
It doesn't sound like there was much love on your end for her.
It wasn't, but it was
Sounds
my
like
first.
She was the first woman you manipulated psychologically.
Pretty much.
What I love about you, Rashod, is that you're fucking honest, man. Like you don't fucking put on airs.
I just do what I do. Women do that to me. They manipulate me all the time.
How do women manipulate you?
When I like them, they be playing hard to get. Ain't no such thing as playing hard to get. If they want you, they want you. If they don't, they don't. So they like to. She knows. She been in that situation
Getting
before.
some white validation in the crowd. That's nice. Huh?
Yeah. Damn, we back to that shit again.
Full circle, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do here at Quik Draw Comedy.
Where the camera at? Clem, you know what to do.
There's so many cameras, Rashod. Just look out here. And
You know what to do when you
camera,
at it.
right?
Yeah. Zoom in. Okay.
Hell yeah. Zoom in. Yes.
Yes.
That's your cue to zoom in.
So I just do the reverse psychology and just manipulate them.
You gotta manipulate them. You say, hey, I don't care if you bought ice cream.
Right.
We're not
For all the years y'all manipulate me and trick me into being a simp, I'm gonna manipulate you back. So.
Okay. Well, I think we're seeing a new era of ruthlessness in your dating life, Rashod. That I'm very.
Well, I have to, because being a nice guy doesn't pay the bills.
No, you can't be nice.
It gets you used.
It gets you used.
So I just say, you know what? I'm gonna give him the different version of me, the red pill shot.
Red pill shot. I like this. I think that might be a new
He know what
merch
I'm
idea.
talking about. He know what I'm talking about.
Sure, Joe knows what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Joe understands the plight of a black man, who he talked about in the last.
Yeah, come back, Joe.
Yeah.
Tell us something, Joe.
Oh man, Rashod. Fuck, dude. Are you seeing anybody right now?
No, I'm focused on me right now.
Focused on
I
you?
need to heal, obviously.
Well, it was 15 years ago.
I mean, I've been in. Yeah, that was 15 years ago. I mean, I didn't. I was like, I feel like I tell you guys an old story, because this is, we just having fun here. I'm just telling you guys old story, but I've been with plenty of women since. I've been with a lot of women since.
So you got to heal, but you've been with a lot of women.
I've been with a lot of women since. I mean, that's when I cope with my healness is get with another woman, get with another woman, get with another woman.
Sounds like you're not doing much healing, buddy.
Yeah, that's why I need to heal and focus on me. Me, myself, and I.
Hey, as Pimp C said, if you ain't healing, at least be feeling.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't think he said that.
Yeah. I've been doing more feeling. I need to do more healing.
Yeah. So what's your first move? So let's say you're on a date, and let's make the dream date for you. All right. So about a 250-pound white woman. You guys have just gone on a date. And she's got a big ol' ass, and her titties are formidable. And she's there, and she buys you ice cream, and then she leans up against you, she puts her hand on your thigh. And then she says, Rashod, the combination of this ice cream and alcohol has made me so horny, but also I'm a little tired. What do you say we go back to your place?
I was like, let's go.
I'm Donald Trump.
Let's
and
go.
I approve this message.
That's right, Donald Trump. All right, let's hear for Rashod Vaughn, everybody. Showing why he is a fucking regular on this show, dude. Oh, my God. And what's that? He is a little reindeer. Yeah. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it. All right, on deck, we are... Okay, coming to the stage right now. We are down to our final comedian of the evening, everybody. We have made it. I want all your love, all your energy, all your attention to Tyler Walsh.
I went to a concert in Denver last week, K Tronada. It's a gay DJ, and that does not matter at all. It just only matters in the fact that the last time I went to a concert was Toby Keith. And I was just out of place. I'm 35. I don't listen to anything. It wasn't my scene. It was a bunch of 20-year-olds like rave dancing, kind of. It wasn't rave music, I don't think, but I don't really know what that is. But I just went with an open heart. But I couldn't get into it. Everybody was dancing. I tried to dance, but it was just me shuffling my knees so I didn't pass out. We stood for like 3.5 hours. And I felt so bad because at the end, 3 hours in, a girl tapped me on the shoulder. Apparently, I'm a giant in Denver. I was in front of everybody, and she said, "Sir, they're almost to the last song." And I haven't seen their faces since the concert started. Could I please dance in front of you? So I delight, and I felt so bad. It was a $100 ticket. I didn't pay for it, but there were people that were crying and having like acid experiences watching this musician. And I was just standing there with a dip in. I was like, I'm ready to go home. Oh. I have a hard time fitting in cities. I'm gullible too. I lost $100 on a train in Chicago. The guy told me he could get me a job at CTA. That's the Chicago train. I won't be able to tell this whole story, but anyways, just a small town dumbass got grifted is all that story is. All right, thank you.
Tyler Walsh. Well, so what happened with this guy offering you a job on the train?
I just
Get comfy.
I just went and got a job at Panera. And I was like, I thought I could get a good job in Chicago, and I couldn't get shit. I was just fresh off the donkey basketball tour. And this is the reason I was wearing their uniform. I had a denim jacket that said Dairyland Donkey Ball. And I was sad that I just got a job at Panera. And I was on the train, and I got up for a lady so she could sit down. And then this guy goes, "Hey, big fella, I got a spot by me." And he smiled. I was like, oh, a friend. And we went and talked, and he's like, turns out I work for CTA. It's like, I ride the rails and do something. He was just a homeless guy, it all turns out. He led me to CTA. There were people that got on the train that knew he was just a homeless grifter that didn't warn me. I realized later. I sat at the office for an hour. And then I went and told them, they're like, we have no clue who that is. And then I went and they're like, oh, you were the third person in 2 weeks that has got robbed by that guy. Like, he waved at everybody in the CTA, like, when we went in. So I was like, this guy's legit. No, it was just one of those open food courts. So he was just a homeless dude that went through there and was friendly with them. And that was enough to get dumbass me. It's like, oh, yeah. All right.
Hey, what's a Dairyland basketball? What is that?
Dairyland Donkey Ball.
What is that?
It's a sports entertainment company.
Yeah, fill these folks in on the life you've lived, honestly, man.
It's they do school fundraisers where they take donkeys to schools and people try to play basketball on the donkeys in the gym.
You've heard of a Tijuana donkey show, right? It's kind of the same thing,
Yeah,
but kid friendly.
What school would approve that?
Lots of them. You put. Yeah, we made a lot of money for people. Wisconsin. I made $10,000 in Wisconsin.
Man, I'm in the wrong business.
Yeah.
So these people are riding around on the back of donkeys playing basketball. Is that what I?
Yes.
heard?
Yeah.
Okay.
They try. You lead them. Everybody has a donkey. Most of them are pretty trained.
Yeah.
But you try to ride them up and down the court and play basketball on them.
Well, you don't hear about that a lot, but I like that.
It's kind of like WWE because there's just different donkeys with different skills.
Yeah.
So you get
what are some of the skills the donkeys have?
Every donkey has its thing. Like
so no joking.
Yeah, like they had a donkey.
What's one of the things that one of the donkeys would have that you remember?
They had a donkey named Hemorrhoid.
Wonder what that was for.
He would buck and then he would lay down. He would always lay down on cue. They had another one that if you just poked his butt, like he'd just kick automatically, just like a trigger. You could just go boop and he'd
kick you.
Yeah, that was fun if you had somebody you didn't like.
So you'd be like, hey, touch this donkey in the asshole and see what happens. You would think
But not
that one
an
would be named
asshole.
Hemorrhoid.
I didn't do that.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I mean, hemorrhoid. That one really stuck with me. That's haunting. So a donkey named Hemorrhoid, and his skill was that he would lay down.
Yes.
I think that's just Joe Hopkins. He gets tucked out and he's said, "Oh, my asshole hurts." Sorry, I've been doing this new thing where I just embrace the silence on stage. Don't worry, you're right where I need you to be, buddy.
This fountain coke's hitting.
Dude, their bricksing has been top notch lately.
What'd you just say?
Bricksing. Am I incorrect? Bricksing is the mixture. It's the process of the mixture of.
Yeah, it's good fountain pop.
Bricksing, right?
Who the hell bought Addy a thesaurus?
So okay.
I love how she has no.
You're getting big compliments on your Coke. Okay. Oh, hey, let's hear it for our ace bartender Emma. Actually, while she's here, make sure to tip her well.
She does sell the best Coke. So
yeah, great Coke. All right, so fucking yeah. So you're doing donkey shows in Chicago, or was that in Chicago?
I did do a couple there.
Yeah,
but no, for the most part, more rural areas.
More rural areas.
We had PETA people come to one in the suburbs of Chicago.
They were not happy with it.
Yeah, they had a cop that patrolled my trailer and stuff because some people tweeted out some
They had a
things.
cop that patrolled your trailer?
Yeah, to make sure nobody fucked with the donkeys at night.
So they sent Chicago police officers to be like, hey, make sure that guy's not hurting the animals.
Yeah, they were like, save the donks.
Save the donks. I think I saw that on a Hallmark card somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, so was this during your rodeo clown days?
Yeah, they were colliding. Yeah, I was still clowning a little bit.
You're clowning. Dude, everything you say is funny, Tyler. I can't stand it.
That's a really good. I was thinking about it the other day. I was never the best I ever was as a clown was just as the assistant.
Assistant clown.
Yeah. I had some good, I dressed up like a woman for one. I used to do this Wild Thing act. And there was a whole exploding camera. It's a whole shtick. But we had one where I had drunk goggles. And my blood alcohol level was supposed to be like 0.20 with the drunk goggles. And then we had a mean sheep that would hit you. It had horns and it would run into you. And the act was I put those drunk goggles on and then would have to run around and not get hit by the sheep. So I would be falling around and the sheep would just run me over the whole time.
Just getting housed by a sheep.
What
was the point of all that?
It was funny. My boss would always go, hey, when you go out there, when I was doing any clown skit, he goes, don't act. You're a terrible actor. And he goes, just be yourself. And that always meant getting run over.
Dude, that's wild. So while you're in the midst of, you're clowning, you're doing donkey shows, you're wearing drunk goggles, getting run over by angry sheep. Was this around the time that this homeless grifter also tried to get you involved in his shenanigans?
Yeah, pretty close.
So he saw you coming a mile away, huh?
Oh yeah, he knew I was innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knew I was fresh for the picking. Cause he did too. He's like, I used to work on a farm. You look like a big old farm boy. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you want a job, farm boy? Like, it got kind of like that.
Yeah. It always seems to get oddly sexual with you. where people are just like, oh man, look at the size of that guy. I bet a sheep could run him over all day and he wouldn't even feel it.
I'm telling you, everything somebody in a really small town says is sexual somehow.
Yeah.
It always seems like it. Like if you're just having conversation, it's all, there's a lot of sexual energy pent up.
A lot of pent up sexual energy. Well, yeah, they saw the way you handled those sheep and they said, oh, okay, this guy, good base on him. So what do you got going on, dude? What's happening in Tyler's world?
Just doing stuff.
just chewing ice, hanging out, dude.
Iron deficiency.
Best ice in the city here at Emmett's Tavern, everybody.
I ate an edible this afternoon.
Did you?
And I have terrible cotton mouth.
Oh, do you?
I'm hungry. I legitimately want to go home. I keep talking. I'm like, why do you keep talking? You could be snacking.
You could be snacking, man. There's a great vending machine out there.
I've been there 3 times.
I was wondering.
I had a peanut and M&M mix. I had 2 little Slim Jims. And I had a bag of cheddar sour cream Ruffles. And it did not satisfy.
Yeah, well...
I want some ice cream. I might stop at Supermercado after this.
I'll talk to Rashod. He might let you take him out for ice cream later. You guys can figure out your relationship.
Ice cream's only $2.99 at the Mercado, Rashod. I got you.
Oh, man, that's right. That's right. Getting hooked up.
It's store brand. I'm sorry.
Well, so, I mean, you're a busy guy. It was so good to get you on this show. I appreciate you making it out here. Is there anything you want to let these folks know before we finish the show up for the evening?
No, I think I'm all right. Thank you.
All right, let's hear it for Tyler Walsh, ladies and gentlemen. Man, what a great show we've had this evening. Let's hear it for Clem Jameson.
You know, I didn't wear the donkey hat knowing he's going to talk about donkeys, but there's a donkey on my hat, so.
Yeah. Yeah, no
Sometimes
shit,
things
man.
work out.
We had a lot of crossover tonight. This was one of my favorite episodes, man. How about it for the sax man himself, Randall Turner? So let's see here. November 1st, we are having a very special show for a comedian who has cancer in this very room. November 1st at 8 p.m. It's called the Knock the End of October show.
That's right.
Be sure to come out. It's going to be a fantastic show. We got a great lineup. It's going to be Quik Draw with, a lot of people.
And some improv.
And some improv. Yes, there's going to be comedy and improv here. It's going to be fantastic.
Yep.
Do you got anything coming up, Clem?
November 14th, Whiskey Roadhouse, a Thursday night at the Horseshoe Casino. I got a show coming up there. Love to see y'all there. Be great.
Absolutely. Clem's producing his first show on his own. He's all growed up. He's all grossed up.
That's right.
He's growing up.
To jump out of the nest here.
That's right.
See if I can fly at a casino.
Yeah, no shit.
Straight
man.
into the fire.
Hell yeah, we'll see what the over-under is. Yeah. And let's see, also this Saturday, I'm going to be roasting at Backline for roast beef. Come out and see me. I'm going to burn that motherfucker to the ground. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining the show. Thank you for starting the week right with us here at Quik Draw Comedy. Have a good night, everybody.